How many people do you know who train 4 to 7 times per week, busting their ass, but aren't at their body goals? How many people do you know who would, maybe miss sleep or don't have time for meal prep, but have enough time to fit in a workout? How many people do you know who, justify what they eat with what they hope to burn off later? When it comes to body composition change, there are 3 main considerations. One that often people will go to is training or exercise. Number 2, people will consider nutrition. 3, people will consider lifestyle. But often what we find is a lot of people get stuck with exercise or training alone. They don't consider nutrition and lifestyle when it comes to creating body composition change. This unfortunately sees a lot of people not getting the results that they could for their efforts. So the problem is when looking to create body composition change or essentially replace that keg for a 6-pack, a lot of people start with exercise, but unfortunately way too many people just leave it there. You see, exercise is really the tip of the iceberg. Yes, it's the first thing you see, but a bigger part of the problem may lie below the surface, and that's with the nutrition and lifestyle. And if you're not getting the results that you want, it may be best to really start there. In order to change your weight, you need a calorie deficit or surplus. To gain weight, you'll need a surplus. To lose weight, you'll need a deficit. Now, for the majority wanting to lose weight, to get a calorie deficit, it's essentially less calories in versus more calories out. Now, the issue is, for those who over-prioritize exercise, is you can consume calories way faster than you can burn them. For example, 600 calories of a big slice of banana bread would be the equivalent of like 60 minutes running, or 600 calories of maybe a couple of slices of pizza, maybe 3 wines with your girlfriends or whatever else. Now, 600 calories there would take 60 minutes of straight running, and that's running. That's not like jogging, that's not like walking, that's not like walking the dog, it's not like cruising, that is running. Now, how many times do we go for a 60-minute straight run? I mean, that's tough. It's a lot easier to consume those calories than it is to burn them, and it's a lot faster to consume those calories than it is to burn them. You can't really outrun or out-exercise a bad diet. Now, that's not to say exercise isn't important. For me, exercise is a cornerstone habit. When I say a cornerstone habit, when I exercise or train, naturally I start to eat better, I start to sleep better, my mood's better, and things are positively affected. It's somewhat of a catalyst to help the other areas. But when it comes to body composition change, it is just a component and definitely not the main thing. Nonetheless, training is really not the best way to get leaner or create sustainable change. No matter how many times you go to the gym or how many times you work out, you're gonna need a calorie deficit. And the most efficient way to get to that calorie deficit is through improvements in nutrition and lifestyle habits. Would you prefer a Band-Aid for when you fall or not to fall at all? Would you rather, the fix to the problem that you currently have, or the prevention and cure to not have the problem at all? Training is somewhat of a Band-Aid for often what could be a bigger problem. Nutrition and lifestyle, essentially bulletproofs from you, falling over in the future, and make sure you can keep the changes you make. Now, I'm sure many people could improve their training habits, whether that's replacing a bit of their conditioning with a bit of strength training, or whether that's replacing a bit of HIIT with a bit of yoga. But until we've really nailed our nutrition and lifestyle habits, we'd really be majoring in the minor. Consider things that really help you optimize, things like your sleep, your stress, your appetite, your digestion, your level of satiety, your mood, even like your libido, sleep quality, and sleep duration. Because these things are gonna help you create the sustainable change that you're looking for.